Victoria is a great place to breed and race a thoroughbred. This is reflected by an honour roll boasting some of the most iconic names in Australian racing history. In the first half of the 20th century, we had Wakeful and Gloaming. Then came stars such as Maybe Mahal and Melbourne Cup winner Gala Supreme. Then in the 80s there was Rubiton and one of the all-time greats, Kingston Town. The King won an unprecedented 3 Cox Plates and 11 other Group 1 races.
500 out, Fearless Pride and My Axeman together, a length and a half Lawman. Kingston Town can't win. Then LA Bajou and the 3-year-old Grosvenor running on. My Axeman took the lead from Fearless Pride. Grosvenor coming down the outside is after them. My Axeman in front. Grosvenor and Kingston Town flashing. He might win yet, the champ. Grosvenor took the lead. Oh, Kingston Town swamping them. What a run. Kingston Town wins it and next to Grosvenor.
I think it's a source of great pride to my father and to the rest of the family, to all of us, that Kingston Town was a homebred, and it is not wasted on me that elite horses are few and far between. So for Kingston Park to have produced Kingston Town in its early days and then gone on for the next 25 years to continue to produce horses who competed at the very highest level is just amazing. Kingston Park bred Derby winners, a Cup winner, 2-year-old Classic winners, and I often think in hindsight it's probably even more extraordinary than it was at the time when it was just a haze of excitement and amazing results.
In more recent times, a big bay horse by the name of Fields of Omagh, a son of Rubiton, put his own stamp on Australia's greatest weight for age race, winning it twice. He won the Valley's prestigious Cox Plate for the first time in 2003 and in a record-equalling 5th attempt created history, becoming the race's oldest winner as a 9-year-old in 2006.
Number 2's got it, Fields of Omagh. What a stunning story this is. A 9-year-old in his last start wins the Cox Plate from near last. An absolutely brilliant performance.
He's by Rubiton, who was standing at Blue Gum Farm with Philip Campbell up there in the northeast, and he was foaled down at Linden Park, down on the Mornington Peninsula. So he's all Victorian. He's out of a mare called Finetto, who was by Soretto. Soretto stood at Malabar Park up at Seymour. So everywhere you look, he's got the Victorian connection. He was just one of those dream horses. You never think you'd ever get one that would give you the fun and the ride of your life like him.
Also in the early 2000s, a striking baldy-faced chestnut horse called Apache Cat captured the imagination of racegoers all over the world and developed a cult following, not only for his unique appearance, but his ability to gallop. By Lion Cavern, Apache Cat had 43 starts for 19 wins, including 8 Group 1s, and amassed more than $4 million in prize money. He was born and bred at Chatswood Stud in Victoria and is still the pride of the place today.
I remember the morning he was born about 20 to 6 in the morning, and I rang up Paul Radford, the owner, to say he's got a nice colt, and he asked me, what's he like, is he correct? And I said yes. The only thing is, looks like he's put his head in a tin of white paint. So, he's been very obviously a cult horse because of the races he won, but also because of his markings.
Apache Cat now resides at Victoria's Living Legends with another Victorian bred and trained champion, Fields of Omagh. It was around the time of Fields of Omagh's retirement from the racetrack an absolute legend was born. Black Caviar was foaled on the 18th of August 2006 at 20 minutes after 5 in the morning at Gilgai Farm in Nagambie, Victoria. That morning, who would have dreamed that she'd go on to become the greatest horse of the modern era in Australia? The daughter of champion Victorian stallion Bella Spree won all of her 25 starts and was named World Champion Sprinter on 4 occasions.
How much of an impact has breeding and selling her had on your business as a breeder?
Oh, it's been fantastic for us. Buyers come and look for our progeny now regularly. And, it's like anything. you strive to be the best you can if you can. And, when you're breeding horses, it's a challenge. It's a huge challenge, to be honest. And to come out and have the success as a breeder and breed a horse like Black Caviar, it gives you an enormous sense of satisfaction. It's a lot of hard work breeding. But it's like anything. I think if you finally get the goal, you feel that it's all worthwhile, and she certainly did that.
In our lifetime, it's highly unlikely there'll ever be another Black Caviar. But the many great horses that have come before her and will continue to follow indicate that Victoria is the place to breed a thoroughbred.
Up there at Nagambie, where the farm is, and there are many horse farms up that way, and as you drive into town there's signs, this is the birthplace of Black Caviar, and of course the statue in the main street now, and that region is known for breeding horses now, and I think if it wasn't before, certainly Black Caviar has stamped that. Very important for regional Victoria, very important for the horse breeding industry in regional Victoria. So, I think her legacy's there for forever.
And with major international investment in the state and a determination by local breeders to succeed, the Victorian industry is on the cusp of greatness.